Hello. I just heard like sayonara, which is a goodbye. Hello, farewell. I'll be to say I do to you and you and you. See ya if you're leaving. But we just getting started. And the topic for today is, what is your je ne sais quoi? Je ne sais quoi. It's sort of like in Spanish and Espanol is como se dice, but in the French language, I feel like that it's the wrong accent. I don't know how to do a correct French accent. It is very gargled in the mouth. The most sounds Russian a little bit, but a little bit mixed. I don't know. I haven't not studied correctly. So just a little cute. Como se dice, if you do not know, in the French language means how do you say? And I think it's pretty common. I think like even people use it in the English language. When it's like, it's that thing about someone, like they just have they just have something ambiguously about them that they can't, like, como se dice, I can't exactly, or je ne sais quoi, I can't exactly put my finger on what it is about them that it's just so, and that's what we're digging into today. What is that little thing about you that people just can't put their finger on? Well, I'm gonna put my finger on it because that's what I'm supposed to do. Okay. And yeah, could be like, I don't know, from whose perspective, like, I don't know, we'll see what comes out when it comes out. But I do want to play with a few different perspectives. Like, I want to do like how do strangers see you, or how do your lovers see you, how do your family see you, how do people from your past see you. And I always feel like other people, they look down on like trying to understand other people's perception. But it's sort of like you become nose blind, or like sense blind, whatever. Like, whenever you're immersed into a sense, or like a sense, it becomes not as obvious to you. You know how your nose is on your face and it's like right between your eyes, but it's there every day, so your mind teaches itself to ignore it, and it just isn't as obvious. You walk around with a certain scent and other people smell you, and maybe you smell yourself, but maybe you don't really understand the scent that you're giving off, and understanding how other people perceive you, or an aspect, because of course everything on the outside isn't reflective on what is on the inside, but maybe having an understanding will allow you to pivot in some way, or give you clarity on something. So we'll just jump right in to pile one. So pile one, I said before, like last week, I was gonna do pre piles or whatever. I really like today, this morning, I woke up at like 5. Last night I was thinking about staying up. If you're on that Percy Jackson wave, I used to love the movies, and I didn't read the books. But then sorry, a little spittle. Then my siblings, we're all bookworms. Like all of us are bookworms. So they read the books. I wasn't that into them. I wasn't into the books, but I liked the movie. And then they always shat on the movie, and I was like, bro, why do you hate the movie so much? But now that the show is like more, it's still not completely accurate to the book, but it's closer, and it has more of like immersive type of thing. I can see why. And I started reading the book. I already read the first book after the first season. Well, I watched the first season when it first came out, and then now that the second season just started coming out, I read the first book in like 3 days, which is, it wasn't that, it's not that impressive. I only read it at night though. I was reading throughout the day. But, you know, now I'm on the second book and right along with the second season. So, you know. But the third episode just came out. I don't know if you care about this. I'm yapping. But yeah, if you're on that wave, maybe you are, and that's the reason why you're here. Or maybe you're just not and you're listening to me yap. That's cool too. Father, Son, Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, thank you so much for giving us these messages. Thank you so much for giving us life and understanding and our presence and our essence. And thank you for helping us understand all of these things in the world around us, in the life we live. So let's dig right into it. So, part one. What is your je ne sais quoi? Je ne sais quoi. What is my part one's je ne sais quoi? What is your je ne sais quoi? What is your je ne sais quoi? Honestly, I want to learn a lot of different accents. I want to learn a lot of different languages. Being from Texas, H down, hold it down. I've heard like Spanish so much, and I do know a little bit of Spanish. Of course, I'm not fluent. I know how to ask for the baño. It's honestly like, if you've seen Sign of Affection, how Itsuomi, he learns a lot of different languages, and he says he doesn't learn language to just learn the language. He learns the language to be understood. And how he told the story about the first time that he actually tried to interact. Give me 3 cards. Tried to interact with someone, and the first time he actually made the connection of like, wow, this person understood me. Like, and that was, I've had a similar thing where I had to use the bathroom really, really bad. And I was in a Hispanic neighborhood, and the lady in a washateria, she didn't know any English. And I was like, I don't know any Spanish. And then we were like trying to communicate. I was like, how do I get quarters? Because you need a coin to get into the bathroom. And I was like, quarter, coin. She was like, and then she pointed to the ATM. I was like, do I need to take $20 out to, exchange the $20 and then turn the $20 into quarters, and what I'm gonna do with all these damn quarters? But, and then eventually I just said baño. And then she, her eyes lit up, and I was like, bro, she understood what I was saying. Actually, we were talking for like a good 3 minutes, and it didn't occur to me to say bathroom or baño. And then when it did, I was like, damn. So I understand the lighting up of like, oh shit. So tell me what else. Is about the comment se dice. Comment c'est quoi? Comment c'est quoi? I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means anything, but say these are. So what is my part one's je ne sais quoi? What is there je ne sais quoi? I may be bad, but I'm perfectly good at it. Should I try it? I try to do this shuffle thing and it never like works. Like how it does with cards. Six in the air, I don't care, I love the smell of it. Six in the stones, they break my bones, but chains and whips excite me. I may be bad, but I'm perfectly good. Six in the air, like I'm not gonna slip. Six in the stones, they break my bones, but chains and whips excite me. So, pile one. There's a bottom. What is your je ne sais quoi? Your je ne sais quoi is that you are a gentle, kind soul with the hints of danger, with the hint of darkness, just a little drop, and people can sense it off of you. A little danger, a little bit of. I was watching Gen V the other day. Of course, I finished the second season, y'all. I finished the second season finally, but I rewatched the first season because I don't know. I just love Emma's and Sam's ship, even though they're a little bit toxic. But you know, I just remembered like when Sam was in Emma's room, and then he put her underwear on his hands, and then he was like, "I think you're so cool," and he was like, "You just think that because I'm strong and mistreated." So I just feel like people are drawn, like even though like you have a sweetness to you, people are drawn to like your I don't know, a dark flavor. And I keep hearing that I may be bad, but I'm perfectly good at it. But yeah, you just have like this overflowing, like even though like the hints of darkness, it's an undertone because your overall aura, your overall impression that you give on people is more like a joyous, like I don't want to say happy-go-lucky because I don't feel like but it's sort of like a warm, inviting, but it's sort of like hidden underneath the surface. There's a little bit more. Oh, I'll tell you, this one has some flavor. No, this one has some sweetness to it. What else? Yeah, I think people kind of fall for you easily, even if they don't really have like a leg to stand on when it comes to you, like even if they don't really know you too well, or they don't have any evidence of you liking them back, but you can just like, I don't know, it's sort of like that feeling of like if you were in a class with someone, like they just watching you think in class, or if you go to a store and you see like a clerk or something like that, and they don't know you, but they see you sometimes, and it's sort of like they wonder about you. It's sort of like people are easy to be smitten over you. Like, you're easy to daydream about, you're easy to project the love onto. And I think that people, like, because you have that a little bit of brokenness to you, it's like you're relatable. People can be like, oh, I've been there before, or I see like myself in them. And they're drawn to that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, people can see like the favor, the good juju that you have on your life, and that's attractive. Seeing other people who are lucky, like, oh, like this person could stumble onto a lottery. Like, you can like go to the lottery and like win without even really, like, some people go to the lottery every single day to try to win that lottery. You just go walk in there, do it one time, you like, I'm a billionaire now, I guess. And other people are drawn to that. What is your je ne sais quoi? Is that people, again, people can sense that you fear other people getting too close. Probably because, like, because you've been hurt in the past. But they want to soothe you. They want to soothe you. So I guess healers or something are drawn to you. And your joy. Smile. Even though it's hurting, I smile. You look so much better when you smile. I smile. Smile. You look so much better when you oh. You look so much better when you oh. Yeah, what else can I say about my pile one je ne sais quoi? I just keep like thinking, like, people just think that you would be like a good partner. Like, they just think that you would be a good partner. And even if you already have a partner, even if you already have one, other people think about y'all's relationship too. They're like, oh, their couple goals, or oh, like, it's sort of like how two actors who are very beloved, and then they get together, and then the love just doubles. It's sort of like Rihanna and A$AP Rocky. Like, they were both starlets on their own, but like seeing them together, seeing their love being trans transferred. I don't know. Seeing their love on display is just very cute. It's sort of like the halo effect. It's like people always say, like attractive people have the halo effect because it's sort of like natural selection. How I just heard something, but how natural selection, how the strongest seeds survive. So it's sort of like seeing two of the strongest seeds together. It's sort of like, I have faith in humanity. I have faith that humanity's future is looking good because two attractive people are furthering the bloodline, and I feel comforted in that. So people subconsciously help that process. So if they see like if they see like a opportunity to help that along, like you want to feed attractive people, you want them to have better jobs so they can be able to provide for their family, so that their offspring can be furthered and be comfortable and all that kind of stuff. What else? Yeah, even people be having like 18 plus thoughts about you. They want to put their mouth on unexplainable places on you. But they also do see that it could be dangerous for themselves to fall in love with you if you're not in love with them. It's very dangerous. And that's why probably people stay afar. Because they want to communicate with you. They want to communicate their feelings with you, but they know that with the kind of person you are, you would probably directly tell them if you're interested or if you're not. And they sort of fear the answer either way. Like, if you are, then I have to live up to this. If I'm not, then I have to say goodbye to my fantasy. I think that's all that I have for part one. One more thing is that you prevail even if, like, determinate, push until I can't, then demand more. Determinate, you and me together, we can make it better. Gotta turn the world into your dance floor. Determinate. Yeah, so people are drawn to your savvy, your determination, your ability to push past. Keep pushing. Push it to the limit, cause we're in it to win it, oh yeah. Alright, and thank you very much about you. Y'all see how I be trying to make it on the 45s or the 5s. I don't know, like 3 is my favorite number, but I like 5s. Like when I turn up the volume or something, I do it by 5s or zeros. Like it's either a half or a whole of 5. Like I don't like the TV being on 53 or something like that. It just doesn't feel right. You gotta be on 55, okay? Or 60, or 65, or 70, okay? Like I don't like the in-between numbers. It's weird for me. And also for the microwave too. Even though it be on the 30, like I'm black, you know, I'm blackity black. I be pushing the 30-second button. I don't add a time, like, cause it's sort of like if I add what I think I might need, and then I add more if I need more. But I ain't finna put in a thing, you know. I ain't finna put 5 minutes. The fuck I look like. And then when I stop the microwave, I stop it within 5 seconds. 5 seconds. Or within the last 5 seconds. Or like, you know what I'm saying? Like the last 5 seconds. Or on 30 or 35 or something like that. I don't know. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So part 2. What is your je ne sais quoi? I'm curious about you. What is your je ne sais quoi? Interesting dichotomy. Let's see what else comes out. In it to win it. Oh yeah. Did fucked with Corbin Blue when he was in his prime. I wasn't really that crazy about him. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I like to jump in. I don't even remember the plot of it. I'm gonna lie. It's been a long minute. It's been a long minute. What is How to Say Quoi? Is it wrong to say I paid attention to girls more? Cause I don't even remember the whole song. But baby, come back to me. In my heart, I finally see my baby. Baby, come back. With Vanessa Hudgens. What is my power tools to this? Sorry about that. Or like, yeah, I'm just trying to make conversation. I don't know, cause I used to like be yapping about the subject, and then like I don't know, I just grew out of that. I like to talk about it all at once. I don't like to allude, cause then I like to see the full picture. I like to see the full picture first. So just so I'm not talking out my ass. But a lot of times, like I start talking and then it'll sort of relate. So what is my power tools in this thing? Whoa. God dang. Baby, come back. Baby, come back to me. What is my power tools? Bootylicious. I will survive being fine. I will survive being sexy. I will survive being bootylicious. All right, power tool. So that it was about to come all tumbling down. So what I'm gathering off of just rip is, yeah, y'all probably some air signs, because why is it so long-winded? I love my mama, but she is a writer and she is also a Libra, so she likes to talk. I love you, ma. And like there's just some dichotomy here, so it's making me think of also Gemini. He also had a flip side, too much like a Gemini, because it's sort of like one polarity is just very there and very developed, and then there is another polarity that is also very there and very developed. what is your je ne sais quoi? Is that is that je ne sais quoi? Is that people really cannot, they can't put their hand on you because you be changing so much. Like you be like, she wears short skirts, I wear t-shirts, she's cheer captain and I'm on the bleachers. But you're both people. You're both. You're all. Sort of like reminds me of that guy from Avatar. I think Poe or something like that, where he literally put on every hat and he do every job and he do everything. I should have put my sheets in the dryer. I mean in the washer. Damn. I'm trying to multitask today because I got a lot of tasks to do. I told Pot One before, but I woke up. Oh yeah, I didn't finish the story. I didn't finish. Sorry, Pot One, if you still here. But I was waiting to watch Percy Jackson, and you know, the first they come out on Wednesdays, and I was up at 11, and I was like, should I go to sleep right now, or should I like stay up? And like I was contemplating, should I stay up and watch this episode? But then I was like, no, I'm tired. I'm going to sleep, and then I'll wake up, and I had this whole thing in my mind. I'm like, I'm gonna wake up, and then I'm gonna make some coffee, and then my breakfast, and then I'm gonna enjoy the show while I'm doing it. But I woke up at like 4. I could not go back to sleep, and I was like, if I do all that, then I would be up. Like if I make coffee at 4, I'm going to be up for the rest of the day. And it's like 9 o'clock now because I've been doing so many shits. Like yesterday, I had tried, like, I'm not gonna get into it, but my mom gave me this whole pep talk. She was like, don't let your life waste away and blah blah blah. Not blah blah blah, but you know, da 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 da. Like, get on your shit. And I was like, fine, I'm gonna get on my shit. I made a to-do list yesterday, and I got like half the stuff done from today, and that's why I'm like, I'm just wired, because I was like, fine, I'm gonna get my shit together. I'm gonna do it right now. And actually, that's what happened yesterday. I was like, I'm gonna do it right now. And I cleaned my room. And then I made the to-do list. And then I woke up hella fucking early today. I watched the Percy Jackson. But after that, I was just like, blah, blah. Get this off my list. Get this off my list. Get this off my list. This was also on my list. But I also have other things on my list that I'm trying to also, you know what I'm trying to say? So yesterday, I don't want to say lazy and unmotivated, but I was a little bit lazy and unmotivated. And today I'm like blah 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 blah. So probably it's like you have that flip side. Maybe you were a Sagittarius as well, because I'm also a Sagittarius moon. Capricorn sun, Sagittarius moon, Aries rising. So you know, Big Mama be birthing ideas, having them, but it takes some grounding to have them. Like my Sagittarius and my Aries, they like blah 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 blah, but then my Capricorn, I just have to like soothe all of that. What am I even talking about? You know what I'm talking about. But yeah. So what is your je ne sais quoi? Is that you is complicated. Why you gotta go and make this so complicated? But yeah, but people see you as the whole package because of that. They like, wow, like I would never get bored of this person because they have so many facets. Like I will never stop learning this person because it's just like they go on for miles. Even if they tell me a lot about themselves, there would still be a lot of the stuff that I don't know. And maybe you're like a tortured artist archetype. Tortured artist, or like, because before it was like people are, I guess people are just drawn to other people's like dark side, their dark side, because maybe like the light side is just a little bit too clean, too neat. The dark side is a little bit like maybe I don't know, it is scary to meet a person and you're like, I could never imagine that you would do, like, do you ever crash out about anything? Are you mad about anything? Are you sad about anything? Are you guilty about anything? And if you're not, then I feel less inclined to be near you, because I feel like I could never be those things, because what if you judge me for those things? So if it's prevalent or evidence that you have these facets, then maybe people are feel less alone, or feel less judged, or less inclined to hide those things about themselves, because they're like, this person understands me. Yeah, I just heard from the reason why Ray Liana ended up in what's it called, mansion, whatever, is how, like, somebody was like, yeah, people who like control often like control over their love lives, or something like that. I forget exactly what they said, but why you gotta go and make stuff so complicated? But it just makes me think that maybe you're a person, maybe you do get jealous. And I did see that. I see that somewhere. Envy or jealousy. But I don't think it's like envy or jealousy of other people. Maybe you're the type of partner who will be very like you will be jealous, a jealous boyfriend or girlfriend. And people think that's cute. How you will be territorial. Let me fix my face. They a little bit uncomfortable. There will be like a little bit territorial of like I just seen that video of like a couple, they're walking into somewhere, and then the girl was in the front, and then a guy just walked up to the girl and started hitting on her, and then the girl, she just looked at him and stepped back, because her boyfriend, he was in overalls, and he just came up to the guy and punched him. And yeah, like and I just heard another quote that is like, please don't talk to me, my girlfriend will kill you and me. So yeah, you one of them people, you don't play about yours. You don't play about it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Come on, baby, don't play with it. And you can just tell that within your energy, within your body language. And you just really love whoever you love. But yeah, what is your je ne sais quoi about part 2? Yeah, it's really just that dichotomy, because I have the harvest and scarcity. So I heard the phrase feast or famine. Feast or famine. And that's like, people always say, like, within the acting industry, if you lived in LA, where I used to live in LA, we're all like, me and the actors, we always talk about, like, it's either we ain't got a call in a week, or we have 15 jobs within that same week, or 15 jobs in the next week. Like, it's like that. But it sort of makes sense, because it's sort of like, if everybody's working at the same, it's weird, because it's like everybody's working and everybody's breaking down at the same time, and not really breaking down like having a nervous breakdown, but like, you have to have a certain window of like getting everything off of the set, and that's like the breakdown. So you have the energy of like, you can set up shop really quick, or you can get up out of there really quick. What is part 2's je ne sais quoi? like I said, with the tortured artist sort of thing, it's sort of like you can, it's sort of like writer's block, or like discontentment with your work. People see, like, people feel like you're so talented, like you're so capable and worthy or whatever, but to you it's like, is my work good enough? Like, can I, like, it's sort of like you're painting something and you're like, what does this need? It needs something, it's missing something, and other people are looking at the painting like, oh my god, it's so pretty, so beautiful, and you're like, no, it's horrible, it's missing something, I need something, I need and people are attracted to that because it just shows that you have like abundance of heart, abundance of soul. People want to swim in your soul, your ocean of soul, because so deep, so dense, so intense. So when my heart is torn, when my heart is torn, praise you in the storm. Oh, though my heart is torn. Yeah, like your mind be playing tricks on you. What else? What else? But yeah, you definitely have a capability of building generational wealth, and that's also like within the feast or famine. I was thinking about that. So story in the Bible, how I think it was Solomon prayed for wisdom, so that whenever there was feast or famine, he would be able to navigate it correctly. And in the times of feast, he thought he thought so far ahead that they were able to sustain within the famine. So in the times that you enjoy, but you also prepare for the times when you're probably like, whatever goes up must come down. So you understand that in the times of surplus, in the times of extravagance, wisdom is that you know that it won't last forever. Nothing lasts forever. So you take that into consideration to rest and set it aside for the future, so that you can have legacy. You know that things are finite, resources are finite, but still you are able to produce for future inheritance, for future legacy. And it's not always with like, I don't know, it's sort of like I literally, like, the words are about to fall out of my mouth and then they evaporate. But it's not always monetary gain. It's also with wisdom. It's also with connections. It's also with, you know, actual material things. Material. Material. Yeah, you have those gifts. And you're generous with the gifts. You have a good heart. And that is your je ne sais quoi. Je ne sais quoi. That's all. Yeah, people are I hear like friend crush. You know how like people have like bromances? Like, even if you're a guy and another guy is straight, like they would still be able to see like your divine and pure energy, and they would still be infatuated with you. They would still like, they'll still want to watch your story and follow you, follow behind you. You definitely have a certain mantle in your life. I don't know if it's sort of like your ancestors or like you in the future retroactively giving yourself favor, but people can sort of smell it on you, like, this person, they special. Yeah, sort of like I go back to Percy Jackson. But yeah, how like monsters can sense certain things, and they're drawn to people with stronger sense. So you have a very strong sense that other people can smell. Like everybody has a scent, but some are more pungent or potent than others because of the mantle. Because not everybody's a a major or related to major gods. Major gods. Everybody's connected to a god, but some of them have more presence than others. I think that is all that I have for my part 2. Y'all like to talk, and people like to listen to you. Like I say, it's very long-winded. So this list is, yo, who the F is this? Why do you always say what you believe? Every public mission guaranteed, free ammunition for your enemies. Why do you always like you're running out of time? Alright, count 3. Why do you always say what you believe? Oh, I didn't think of another topic, man. Like I said, I was just shooting at the hip, doing whatever. I was like, I need to do this, I'm gonna do this. So yeah. Count 3. What is your je ne sais quoi? What is your je ne sais quoi? Every blood mission guaranteed, free ammunition for your enemies. Why do you always say what you believe? Every day and night like you're running out of time. Oh, sorry if I'm keep yawning or am I tired? I'm tired. I've said this, but I said it in the other piles. But yeah, I was contemplating staying up for Percy Jackson. I ended up going to sleep, but I could not stay asleep. I went to sleep at like 11, but then I woke up at like 4. I tried to, what is part 3 je ne sais quoi? I tried to go back to sleep, but I could not go back to sleep. This has come out in like every pile. This Ace of Cups. Like, I'm pretty sure it came out. It definitely came out in pile 1. And I'm pretty sure it came out in pile 2. And I'm looking at it in pile 3. But yeah, I might have to make another cup of coffee because I'm tired. Have to get my to-do list done. I had to sign up for this class, and now I have to learn a new monologue. But I'm excited. I'm excited. Nah, stop. is my pile threes? Je ne sais quoi. Quoi. Bonjour pour me. Bonjour mon ami. Wow, I forgot I even had that in my thing. Some stuff be popping out more than others. Every broken mission guaranteed. Free ammunition for your enemies. What is pile threes? Je ne sais quoi. Never say never. Never say never. I'll take that. I'll take that. That reminds me of Nick and Alandria, when Nick started pulling out his money and then Alandria was like, I'll take that. She didn't take his money, but she was just playing. But what is my pile threes? Je ne sais quoi. Is that I feel like the phrase that I'm about to say has negative connotations, but just know that when I say it, I mean it with love. But yeah, I just heard you're like a bull in a china shop. Is that you go without reservation. You go without reservation, but it's also like you live out loud. That's what the card is. Live without loud and no shame. There ain't no shame in my game. You could be walking around with your fly down, and then somebody would be like, your fly is down. You'll be like, oh. And then go about your day and not think about it at all. Like, you don't give a fuck. My favorite phrase is, you don't give a damn shit or a fuck, huh? I like to think I came up with it, but I'll be saying it like I came up with these though. But yeah, you have a very dominating energy. What is the pile threes? Je ne sais quoi. I don't know. I feel like your message is coming a little bit slower than others. Like I could have an idea, but it's sort of like yours is like trickling in. Yeah, you're like that alpha that you don't have to walk into the room and start telling people what to do for people to start doing what you tell them. You just walk around, be who you are, and other people naturally bend to you. They just naturally say yes to you. They naturally. And this infatuation, does this card come out of that? Well, I guess it's that je ne sais quoi, but it's sort of like people feel tied to you, and their ties to you last for a very long time. It's not like a fleeting crash. People feel tied to you. They feel tied to you for a long time. And even if they stop being tied, well, they stop like seeing you around, and they come back around you, like those same feelings start to bubble up again. And it leaves people sort of in a limbo. Man, it's like your energy strangles people or smothers people. Like it's they they can't breathe anything but your energy. Sounds kinky. How people are smothered by you, how they're dominated by you, dominated by their desire for you. They're drawn to your body. Especially like maybe like the lower half, if you have nice legs, or nice arms, or nice shoulders, or a nice face. What is your indescribable? Yeah, they're just drawn to your strength, natural strength. They're like, you're like Lloyd Forger, if you've seen Spy X Family. How like women naturally just like, he's the top agent in the company, and even like one of his partners fell in love with his wisdom, with his vigor, for his vitality. And people always trust in your abilities. Prosperity, strength, ability to topple obstacles. You're nice to look at, and you're fun to be around. And like I said, how people like basically pine after you, they long for you. Like, Angelica, tomorrow creeps in from day to day. Like how Angelica was like, one, you changed the meaning. Did you intend this? One stroke in you, my waking days, my dearest Angelica. So like, if like if you're texting people or email, like it's really like any form of your words, like any words that you craft, people hang on to very easily. Like if you text them, if you email them, if you I wouldn't FaceTime isn't really words, but like if you make a post on Instagram, it's like your energy permeates. It's like supernatural to them. And you really be keeping people up at night. Like, dang, it's like a aching desire. You leave a gaping hole in people. Stop it. Get some help. No, I'm just kidding. Honestly, they probably need to get some help, man. I don't know what you be doing to these people. It's just like your energy is just very penetrating. You should watch my video, What is Your Impact? I feel like this could be a how-to. What is your impact? But yeah, it's just very potent. It's like a long-lasting serum, long-lasting poison or something like that. Like even one drop can live in the body for a long time, and even if you detoxify, like it could reemerge somehow, just because it's very demanding. What is your je ne sais quoi? Is that people cannot dominate you. You are the dominator. Doesn't matter how many times they try to do it. Doesn't matter how over what length of time people try to do it. I'm hearing Anastasia. I can learn to do it. I can learn to do it. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. What else? Is that all? There's nothing to it. I can learn to do it too. Yo, this smother. What about the smother? Smothering. Smother pork chops. If you're from the South, you like pork chops. But what about this? I can learn to do it. You can learn to do it. Yeah, it's really like submerged. People, it's like it's like a candy apple. It's like like that's the imagery I get of like that's what it's like to be near you. It's like people are smothered, like immersed, fully engulfed, consumed, all-consuming energy. Jesus, man. Is there anything else? Anything else? Yeah, it's just hard to say no to you. Lord, show me how to say no to this. I don't know how to say no to this. Cause my gosh, she looks so helpless. And her body saying hell yes. Whoa. I don't know how to say no to this. Whew. Very thick. THICC. Thick, baby, thick. Thick. That's that dick. That's that real shit. That's that jelly, baby. Champagne and jelly, baby. Champagne and cherry, baby. Baby. From New Orleans. Baby. Cause baby, please. Baby. That is all that I have for you. Pile 3. I'll see you next time. Peace out.